It's not every day you start the adventure of a lifetime. Well, good morning and welcome to day 40 on the Mississippi River. It's 7 a.m. We're just getting going. Slept pretty okay, I guess. A lot of barge traffic kind of came through last night, but no problem. The ones heading upriver were really pushing hard to get up there, and the ones heading downriver were just cooking. So, yeah. I don't really know if we have a set goal for today. I know Cape Girardeau was mentioned. We'll just have to see what transpires, I guess. So it's gonna be a little windier today, so hopefully it's not too much to still use the umbrella, because that really made yesterday possible for me. So yeah, but a little windy. The sun's out again, of course, and I think it should be a pleasant day. We get on a straight stretch of the river where the wind is blowing hard straight at us, making us work for each mile. Thankfully, the river eventually changes direction, giving us a break from the high winds. Alright, so we stumbled upon a little bit of luck here today. We got all the way to Grand Tower, I believe it's called, and we are at the Devil's Backbone campground. It's actually closed due to flooding and all the mud and everything that's still on the shore here, and all the campgrounds are under mud and everything, but we called and got a hold of somebody here, and they said that we were welcome to stay here tonight, which is great. So we have our own playground and everything, great view of the river, of course, and yeah, we're all going to stay under the pavilion tonight. Still got the hammock already hung up under there. The tropical storm is just to our south, or at least it's just starting to our south, and so it's possible that we get rained on all day tomorrow and the next day and the next day, but at least for tonight we're going to be protected, and if it's raining in really hard tomorrow or really windy, we have the option to stay here. But we'll have to get moving on pretty well sooner or later after that. So, but it's kind of cool, you know. The owner said that since he's closed, he's not going to charge us to stay here. There's no power, no water. So yeah, it's just going to be kind of a roughing it for the night. But we've got a porta potty, and then we got the pavilion. So it's hardly roughing it if you ask me. But nonetheless, it's kind of a neat little campground, and yeah, it's all ours for the night, so pretty cool deal. So. We settle in for the night, enjoying the view from across the river. Alright, well, we are basically here just waiting out Tropical Storm Barry, I believe it is. We have the shelter here, which is kind of nice. Just started raining this morning, so it's been pretty much non-stop since we got here. But we are nice and dry at least, so not too bad. Making a big muddy mess out there. But, yeah. What is going on, everybody? It is July 15. I have been on the banks of the Mississippi River now for 41 days. Holy smokes, it's really going quick. So we are still at the Devil's Backbone campground. We did a 0 mile day today. I actually walked further up to the store than I kayaked today. I made 0 inches with the kayak. Pretty much rained most of the day today, and so we were good under the shelter. We stayed perfectly dry. I went up to the store, got a pizza, got a sub, I got all kinds of food. I got cupcakes and chocolate bars. It was good. I'm so full of junk food, it's not even funny, but it feels good. So still got the place to ourselves. You know, it rained all day, but there's a couple kind of interesting things I wanted to show you all. So you can see here, that's the river line right there. That's how high it was. And so I am actually up a hill, and see if I can find a good way to show that hill. So I'm up this little hill here, but yeah, you can see how far out the water is and how high it actually was. And even that flag would have been in the river. So I don't know how high that pavilion is, you know, 10 feet, whatever it is. But that is a lot of water out there. So we've enjoyed our time here, and enjoy the manager or the owner allowing us to stay here. So unfortunately, I don't even know your name. So if you ever do see this video, I left a card on your office door. So thank you very much. We greatly appreciate the opportunity you gave us to stay, and it protected us from the weather. We did have some raccoon visitors last night, about 12:30 at night. We had there was 2 or 3 of them digging in the garbage cans right next to my hammock, so I jumped out to deal with them, kicked them out of there, got them out, they ran off. Went to go get back in the hammock and tore the thing, so I had to actually do a repair on the hammock in the middle of the night, otherwise it could have very well torn and I would have been on the ground, and I didn't want that. So and then about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, the paddler I'm with, John, he had him actually digging in his bags, not even 5 feet away from where he was sleeping. He was sleeping in a tent on the ground, and he was yelling at him and screaming at him, and they didn't run off at all. Like, they literally just sat there, and he had to get out of the tent to actually get them to move. So, you know, interesting. I'm sure they're used to having campers and food all summer, and this summer is probably kind of, you know, making them tighten the belts a little bit because there ain't food everywhere. But yeah, you know, aside from that, no complaints. The place has been great, and you know, it's really kind of saved us from having to deal with the storm at all. So as for that, that's pretty much the rest of the story. We're gonna try to make Cape Girardeau tomorrow, 30 miles. We got a place to stay, shower, resupply, and then we're gonna get back out on the grind and start pounding miles away. The towns now get more split apart, and resupplies will be far and fewer in between. So it'll be a good opportunity to rinse out the water bags, refill them with some fresh water, and get brand new food on the boat, and get ready for the next leg of the trip. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So for today, that'll be it. No miles on the kayak, about 2 on foot. So we'll catch you on the next one. Good morning, everybody. We are on day 42, I think. And what a day we are going to have, because we are going to try to leave the campground, the Devil's Backbone campground, and make Cape Girardeau. It is windy, it is going to be rainy. It is not going to be a fun 30 miles, but there is a bit of a reward at the end for us if we do make it. And that's a shower and a home to sleep in and dinner and everything. So we're going to try. John is determined to make it. The loyal friend I am, of course, I will go with. But we need to get prepared for the weather. It's going to be raining and windy, and gonna have the rain skirt on, so it'll be a grinder today. But we had yesterday off, so we should be well rested and well prepared for a little bit of work. I'll try to keep up with John here. He's already a ways down. He hopped right in today, so we ain't getting too split up out here, but it'll be a rough one. I'll try to film what I can. That's why we got the GoPro sessions running, because I know for a fact they can take the water. So, yippers, here we go. Here's the rain. We're gonna get some more rain. Thanks, Tropical Storm Barry. After a very windy and rainy 30 miles paddling through the remainder of Tropical Storm Barry, John and I make Cape Girardeau.
you guys doing? I don't know how good y'all look.
We meet Dan and his buddies who take us out to get some barbecue for lunch. For, like...
2 years ago, she did the Missouri all the way down.
Okay. Okay, you want back?
Yep, please. Thanks. Boats, gear, and all, John and I return to Dave and Marla's home for the night. They make us a wonderful home-cooked meal, complete with dessert. John and I end the wet, windy day in the lap of luxury in Cape Girardeau. A special thank you to Dave and Marla for their kindness. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.